Okay, from Karachi. Thank you for joining here, David. All right. Aditya, could you please introduce yourself to your friends here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sure. It's very clear.
Yeah, my name is Muhammad Aditya and I'm from East Java in Probolinggo Regency, you know.
Ah, all right. Mr. Patrick Lim. Patrick, everybody, Patrick Lim actually is from Batam. Could you please try to introduce yourself, Patrick, about your school, and then where are you from? Where do you live right now?
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Patrick. I live in Batam and I'm at school in Maitreya. Thank you very much. I am 10 years old.
Still 10 years old. Everybody, Patrick is the youngest members over here. The youngest member. All right. Okay, Miss Naning, can you hear my voice, Miss Naning? Hello, Miss Naning, are you there? Okay, perhaps Miss Naning is still busy over there, everybody. So, okay, we are going to start now. All right, like usual, there is anyone coming over here? Wait a moment.
Mr. V.
Hello, Mr. Anyone, can you hear me? Who is anyone? Anyone, okay. Anyone over here, he has not turned on the audio, so let me chat first for a while. Everybody, if you don't turn on your audio, you cannot listen our friend's voice. You cannot listen my voice also as well over here. Even though you talk, I cannot hear your voice as well.
No, he left.
Left already?
Yes. Miss Naning also.
Oh, it's okay, no problem. Okay, everybody, like usual, because it has been more than 7 o'clock p.m. So I would like to start. We would like to start. So like usual, we have to pray first based on our own religion, our own faith. Okay, let's pray together in your heart in some seconds. Let's pray together. Start, please. Amen. Thank you so much, everybody. Now we can start then. There is Mr. Taufik over here. Mr. Taufik, can you hear my voice clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
So nice to see you again here. All right, everybody. Today's topic, I'm sure you have already known about today's topic, right? So it's about physical punishment or corporal punishment. Actually, there is a synonym of physical punishment, usually in British or America or Australian. They mention it's corporal punishment. It's needed for a child's discipline building. All right, over here, actually there is, wait a moment, there is pro and cons, yeah, disadvantages and advantages. Okay, for the ones who pro this, that's corporal punishment is the appropriate discipline for certain children when used in moderation. And then the second, that corporal punishment or physical punishment sets clear boundaries and motivates the children to behave in school. right? And then the third, that's corporal punishment, is often chosen by students over suspension or detention. Yeah, like this one. Yeah, like the third one. Usually the physical punishment is chosen by the students. Yeah, because he or she doesn't want to be kicked out from the school, like that, or scourging. Yeah, and then what about the disadvantages? Yeah, not a few people disagree with the corporal punishment. That corporal punishment can inflict long-lasting physical and mental harm on students. Yeah, and then the second, that corporal punishment creates an unsafe and violent school environment. And then the third, that corporal punishment is an inappropriate punishment that harms the education of children over there. All right, everybody. So I think it's better. I need to ask your thoughts about this issue. I'm sure you have a lot of information, you have a lot of experience based on or related to this topic. Yeah, to this topic, everybody. Now I would like to ask to Aditya. Are you still there, Aditya? All right. Javid Khan, are you still there?
No, he left.
Javid Khan still here, Javid Khan. Oh, who is PL? There is PL over here.
Muhammad Aditya has left. Oh, come again.
Oh, this one. Javid, are you there, Javid? Oh, nothing. Javid Khan. All right. I think it's better we have to ask to the senior one. Mr. Taufik, are you there? Mr. Taufik?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, PL is Patrick Lim, yeah. PL. Oh, I thought who you are. All right, Mr. Taufik, what about you? Mr. Taufik, about this corporal punishment or physical punishment for the children to build their discipline.
Okay. To me, the physical punishment to the kids for building the what is it the discipline. I think it depends to the kids. My father did it to me when I was kid, but yeah, now I have a kid, I have a son, but I never do that because it depends to to our to our children. Because when I if when we can do the smooth punishment to our kids, why not? So better we just see the first what the character of our children, so we can decide it to make a conclusion how to make a discipline to our children.
All right. That's right. That's right. Because every child has different characters, right? Has different attitude as well. So over here, yeah, especially in Indonesia, Indonesian culture is good actually. Most of the people over here, most of the Indonesian are humble, so kind, right? So we think bad. We will feel bad when we do spanking, right? Slapping to our children, right? Like that. So we have to see our children character first. If our children can obey what the family rules, like the school's rules, so it will be okay. Actually, based on my humble view, that physical punishment is the last decision. The last decision. Yeah, sometimes if we just bring the stick, yeah, only bring. We don't hit the child. Yeah, only bring with the fierce expression. The child will obey us usually like that. So it can change the characters. Yeah, sorry, it can change the child's attitude actually. So, Patrick, have you ever got? Yeah, Patrick is still 10 years old. Mr. Taufik over here. Patrick is still the 5th grade of primary school actually. And Patrick, have you ever got the corporal punishment over here, Patrick, in your school or in your house?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the issue and why?
At school, because I don't do my homework, I
Oh,
forgot.
you forgot to do your homework at that time. And then what did your teacher do at that time?
Just stand up.
Oh, stand up. All right, stand up. Not hitting, yeah, only stand up, yeah. Not slapping, not spanking, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, stand up. How many minutes was it for?
Now maybe just 5 until 10 minutes.
5 until 10 minutes. After that, your teacher allows you to go back to your chair.
Yes.
All right, all right.
And the teacher
So,
said,
yeah.
don't forget to do your homework again.
How many times did you do that?
I forgot also. I don't
Yeah,
know.
even though all right. So it means even though your teacher had punished you like that, you still did the same things, right? Sometimes you still forgot again and forgot again. Is that right? Sometimes, yes.
But
All
not
right.
always. Not always, not always.
Not always. All right. Okay. Patrick. So what do you feel, Patrick, when you have got the physical punishment like standing up in front of class? So what do you feel? Do you feel embarrassed? Do you feel embraced or what? Do you feel so tired and it can make you pain or not?
No, I feel bad.
You feel bad in
Yes.
front of your friends, in front of
Yeah.
your classmates over there? Okay, you feel shy, you feel embraced like that?
Little bit.
A little bit. Okay. All right. So it means that's just a simple corporal punishment, and that's not too bad, I think, because the teacher doesn't slap you. The teacher didn't spank you as well. Yeah, it still can be excused. So what about you, Muhammad Aditya? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, bad
All right.
network.
Yeah, what happened just now? Your connection is like up and down.
Sorry. Sorry, can you repeat again?
Everybody, I think it's better we stop talking first because there is prayers call over here. It is Isha time actually. So
Oh.
okay, I'm just sorry. We stop first for a while until it's finished. Okay, everybody. Let me do it first. All right, Aditya, are you still there?
Yes. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
I'm here.
Okay.
But your voice is double.
What about now? Is it still double?
No, no, no.
Yeah,
No.
no, it's good.
All right. All right, Aditya over here.
Yes.
About the topic that physical punishment is needed for child discipline building. Most of the people in the Western mention that physical punishment is corporal punishment. That's same actually. So, do you agree about with this policy or not? And could you please tell us the reason why?
For the first time, I don't know about the corporal punishment. So can you tell me what is that? I just know punishment
All right,
is
all right.
like when you late go to school, you will get a punishment like uh, push up and standing up until 1 hour. Just that I know.
All right, physical punishment or corporal punishment usually the teacher do like spanking and slapping and hitting to the child, yeah, like that, like slapping. Yeah, it can make the child pain over there. So if about physical punishment, like push up, squat jump, yeah, it's almost same as physical punishment, but it cannot make the child bad, right? Like until injured, until fracture, or the others. Yeah. Do you know previously it's around 30 years ago or 40 years ago, there were many teachers at that time using physical punishment. If the child or if the students didn't do indiscipline, didn't obey the teacher could hit the student with the wood ruler, with the wood ruler, sometimes with the stick as well. So it can make it could make the student obey, obeying the teacher, obeying the school policy, school rules as well, like that. So what about you?
All right,
Aditya, yeah.
yes. All right. I agree with corporal punishment, like just spanking, or what? Spanking and yeah,
Slapping,
it's kind of that.
hitting.
Yes, yes, like that. I agree with that because I think it's not a hard punishment to child.
All right. So what about sometimes slapping and hitting can influence? Yeah, it is impacted. Yeah, it is affected by the personal emotion. Yeah, for example, if the teacher has issue with his or her family in his or her house, yeah, and then because uh, still high emotion, still has a feeling irate or feeling angry, and then when he or she is in the school, and then there is problem with the student, and the teacher can do worse, can slap the student back, yeah, in bad condition, yeah, until, yeah, perhaps the skin become red, the student skin become red, and then until, yeah, perhaps it can be until bleeding, can be until broken bone or a fracture the students to the students bone, yeah, student condition. So how, Aditya? So is it appropriate to be implemented to the primary school students or secondary school students or even high school students?
I think not to elementary student, but junior high school maybe.
Junior high school, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
To elementary school,
So
it's too hard, I think.
yeah, it is like army, like army, army education, army training. Like STBDN. Have you ever heard about STBDN or not?
Sorry, what?
Have you ever heard about STBDN? Yeah, it is like
No,
government education.
never,
Yeah,
never.
to
I
be
never heard about
yeah,
that.
never heard. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. For example, like if the one who want to be a chairman and the sub district of the region, yeah, it is like government administration education. There is a special school over there. Yeah, it's like I forgot that name. Okay, it's like policeman education, like soldier education, yeah, using physical punishment like that. Okay, so that's right. Because sometimes everybody, the the child, yeah, every day the child usually are influenced by their environment, influenced by their mobile phone, social media, and so on. And they don't want to obey to their parents. They don't want to obey to their teachers as well. Sometimes they are against to their teachers and the parents. And right now, if we just advise the children, sometimes they will be against us. They will scold back to us, right? As the parents or the teachers of there. So, wait a moment. What about you, Mr. Taufik?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Mr. Taufik? Just now you mentioned that even though you were educated to get physical punishment from your daddy at that time, but you didn't want to do the same thing to your children, right? So,
Yeah.
what about if your, for example, if your children, if your children don't obey you, even though you have already advised them, because your children is influenced. Your children are influenced by the environment, by their friends outside there. They obey their friends more than you as the parents. So how? What will you do?
Okay. Of course, I will do the physical punishment, but it's not about slapping or something like that. Maybe I can make a different rules, like how to. I will ask him to what do you call it? Mopping the floor, and then
Oh,
helping. It's like an how to build his character. It's not about how to do like a girl, but it's about a boy only, a boy also.
it means daughters and son. You
Ye-
will implement the same things.
for example, when the moving the floor is just for a girl a job, but I think it's for a boy also. So it's like an how to have their mother, or yeah.
Yeah. So it means how to help their mothers. Yeah, so nice, so nice. That's good
Yeah.
punishment actually.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't think that I want to change the boy job. No, but I think it's to build their discipline.
all right. So how if usually, based on my experience, when I ask him to do that, he doesn't want to do that because it is not his habit, and usually he goes to his grandma or goes to his mother as well to get protection over there. And so, how have you ever got experience like that when your child get punishment and then he or she doesn't want to obey you, just run away like that?
Yeah.
So
I
how?
always communicate with the grandmother. So it uh it help my son to be growing up more mature, and then uh he I always uh ask him to be responsibilities to all the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The first
So
important thing
so
is
when
education.
when my son ran away, and then go to the my mom can explain how the daddy like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it means we have to cooperate with the people around us first, with our
Yeah.
wife, with our parents as well as their grandparents, right? So
Yeah.
they will not protect They will not protect them. Sometimes not only we ourselves, yeah, even though their grandparents love the grandchildren so much, and sometimes they protect them when they get punishment from their parents. Yeah, it can happen, right? Over there. So, Patrick, can you hear me, Patrick?
Yes.
All right, Patrick. So, what about yourself in your family, Patrick? If you don't obey to your parents, so what do they do? So, do you get any punishment?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of punishment? Advice only or punishment?
Oh, advice, not punishment. Advice.
Advice only. How to advise? So could you please tell us here? For example, what kind of issue, and then how your parent advise you? Ewan, perhaps you don't want to take breakfast, you don't want to have a dinner because you're so busy with your mobile phone, and then your parent was so angry or so mad at you, even though they have already shouted at you many times, and you didn't care about them, or how?
Sometimes I don't study, so they may advise me.
Okay. You don't study, you don't prepare for tomorrow's subject. Is it?
Yes.
Okay, so how do your parents advise you?
If I don't listen it many times, maybe he or she will shout at me.
He or she will?
Huh?
He or she will, sorry?
Shout it.
Oh, shout it. All right, shout it. So, so how will you continue doing what they want when they were shouting at that time, or how? Or you just enjoy your activities in your bedroom?
I'm afraid I won't repeat it again.
So it means you're scared and you don't want to repeat it?
Yes.
So is there any, was there any the worst thing until making your parents so angry at that time? So usually what does your mom do at you? Only shouting?
Yes.
Only shouting. Never spanking, slapping? Never.
Never.
Never. All right. All right. Okay, everybody, over here, there is newcomer, Miss Eka from Bandung. Hello, Miss Eka. So nice to see you here.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm so sorry, I've just arrived at home.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Better coming than nothing. All right, Miss Eka. I'm sure you have already read our topic here, physical punishment, and usually physical punishment is called corporal punishment as well. Yeah, so it's needed for child's discipline building. So, do you agree or not, and why, Miss Eka?
Well, actually, I agree up to a point, but I don't agree. It's according to the age of the children, and how age. I mean, if she or he is still under 15, okay, we don't have to get physical punishment, I think. But if he or she has been balig in Islam, balig, I don't know balig in English, okay? Sometimes we need to do that. If she or he doesn't obey the rule or the regulation, especially in religion regulation, perhaps. For example, if there is a children or teenager in Muslim, okay, she or he doesn't do worship, and his age is over 15, I think we need to do physical punishment to him or her, because we must do that. But if he is still under 15, we mustn't do that. Of course, we have to give him some understanding or some what we call it, some lesson. Yeah, still theory, but for over 15, we have to apply everything. Those are got by him in theoretical lesson. She or he has to apply it in daily life. But when she or he disobeyed the regulation, we have to, or we need to do that as a parent. I think that's enough. My explanation.
All right, that's good. It means about spiritual question. Yeah? So spiritual advice is more important than the others. That's right, Ms. Eka. Currently most of the children are affected by the mobile phone, and they are affected by their environment or their friends as well outside there, and they have just a limited time with their parents in their houses. So how if they never obey the teachers, they never obey their parents as well, even though they have advice already. So how about you? How to overcome these children?
Okay. The example that I've given to you is for children in our house or in our home. But for in the school, that is an exception, of course, because, our students are not our own children, right?
Yeah,
They have their own parents, of course. So we as teachers don't have to do physical punishment, because sometimes if we do it, some parents can accept that, and
complain.
it can be called violence in school, right? So sometimes we are what we call it, we are impacted by the regulation in school itself. There is no any physical punishment for teacher to the students. There is something regular in our country. If there is any bruises or violence to the children, right? Such as slapping. Wow, that's a cruel.
Yeah, slapping,
for
spanking, smacking.
Smacking. But sometimes kalau menjewer apa ya?
What ya? Yeah.
Yeah,
We
sometimes,
pull the ears up, eh?
yeah. If some teachers put their ears up, I think it's still yeah,
Still okay.
I see, okay. But if more than that, okay, it can be terrible things for teachers themselves.
Right. That's right. Ms. Eka, just now, like Adia has told already before, that actually he agrees with the physical punishment, yeah, especially for the like you told, more than 15 years old, yeah. But Aditya told just now, if for the secondary school students and high school students, it will be okay, not for primary or elementary school students. So over here, based on my humble opinion as well, actually, as long as there is no track on the skin become red until going home and their parents know it, of course their parents will complain. But if we pull their ears up only like that and there is no bleeding, there is no changing color change of the skin, is so I think it will be okay. It will be okay. For example, we slap if we slap the students, yeah, if we slap the students in the not dangerous part, yeah. For example, the calf, calf is the behind or the back part of the leg, yeah, the back part of the leg over there. That's on their meat, so it's still okay. But if we slap on their bone, it will be serious. It will be worse later. It can be fracture, right? Like that. Currently, most of the teachers are limited with the what is that? With the HAM, HAM law, humanity law in Indonesia, right? So the teacher can be reported to the police, and it has been on news already, right? It had some cases previously until the teacher was arrested in the jail because this physical punishment. Yeah, but when we were child at that time, when we were primary school or secondary school, we had ever got physical punishment, and most of the students could obey to the teacher, could obey to the school rules of there because they were scared to get physical punishment. What about from your side when you were students at that time, Miss Eka?
When I was student, okay, at that time, actually, there were some teachers in my school who did it to some students or naughty students, especially for male students, right? Because sometimes male students did something more and more, something crazy. And yeah, for example, there were two students or two male students are what we call it quarrelsome or struggle, something like that, each other. And he hit his friend, and his friend hit him back, something like that, struggling. Bertarung apa ya?
Fighting.
Fighting, okay. They were fighting, and when they were caught by a teacher, especially a male teacher, okay, the teacher brought them to the field, and then the teacher saw them to the public in the school, the other students, as a bad example. Then all of the students in the school watched their action, watched the punishment, and the teacher he slapped them as a physical punishment because they fight, okay, because they fight each other.